You're watching Fox 9 all day.
All right, welcome back. Amber, we have such a cool guest. I'm so glad you found
Very
this
excited.
person in this story. We have an expert meat cutter, award-winning expert meat cutter. And the reason that, one of the many reasons we wanted you to be part of this conversation is because you, Amber Milner, formerly Amber Meyer, have major street cred when it comes to identifying cuts of meat. Please explain.
I don't know if I would call it major street cred. I was 13, but I do have some street cred. As we know, grew up on a farm, yada, yada. My parents would put me in every competition they could find. And this one is from Hoard's Dairyman in 2000, and what does that say, 2009? So long ago, I can't even remember. But I would judge dairy cows, and this was kind of like a smorgasbord competition, dairy cows and cuts of meat. So like tens of thousands of kids were in this competition, and I did pretty well. I was 13, so, if you need somebody to help you pick out a good steak, let me know. I can, phone a friend in the grocery store.
You're going to be very popular. No wonder Christian married you. I mean, what a catch you are.
Yeah,
I mean, incredible.
He needs somebody that knows how to pick good meat.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, cow judging contest, Hoard's Dairyman. I love it. And it was funny because a big part of what you and I are doing during the course of the day is trying to find interesting interviews and people that we can bring on. And when you read this to me, your eyes lit up. So explain to folks watching what this is and who this is.
Ridgewater College, if people aren't familiar with this, I hadn't heard of this school before, but it's a smaller school over in like western Minnesota.
Kind of Wilmer area?
Wilmer area. Yeah. There's 2 different locations now, but specifically this program, the meat cutting program, is at Wilmer. It's pretty new, and it's already getting major street cred, Amy, among ag educators across the state, not the street, maybe across the street, I guess. But we actually have with us today the instructor, Sophia Berg. And Sophia, welcome. We've been talking about you for a couple weeks now. We're very excited to have you on.
Excited. Yeah.
No, I'm excited to be here.
I love that you do this. So can you, first of all, just to kind of explain your role? What do you do?
Yeah, so I am just predominantly the meat cutting instructor for any students interested in meat cutting and learning how to cut meat in industry. This program was mainly towards individuals wanting to go into their local butcher shop and just wanting to maybe be entrepreneurs and things like that. So our program is just 1 semester in length. They do online training, but they have an apprenticeship. So they get to learn the trade right in the shop and correspond to from their technical information, right hands-on, right in that shop, and learn it from somebody who's maybe been doing it for 20 plus years, which is super cool for them, as well as it's super cool as a college because we get to outreach around the nation. So I have a lot of students from Florida, California. I have students in Minnesota. But so it's really cool just to see it grow and gain that interest.
Sophia, you're in a special place right now that is a big part of this program. Do you want to show us?
Yeah, for sure. So last year, or 2 years ago, I can't keep count right now, MDA had a meat grant for high school educators. And so this trailer, actually, we partnered with one of the local high schools, La Caparo Valley High School, to purchase this meat cutting trailer. And I will show you it once I switch my screen around.
This is awesome. I love this.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't wait to see this.
Can you, there we go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, it has air conditioning, so in the cooler months, it can, or in the warmer months, it can withstand, meat cutting, being able to cut meat in here. So high school students do use this. So we have a vac sealer, a sausage stuffer, grinders. We have these magnetic carcass puzzles for students, bandsaw, and it's kind of large. But it's perfect for high school students in order to kind of get the hang of it and get used to meat cutting at the high school level, which is kind of unheard of, specifically in Minnesota.
And Sophia, I was wondering if you can answer this for us. Was this born out of a demand? Because in that area, when I think about economy in that area, I think about the meat processing plants, or not.
Yeah, so this program, the meat cutting program is part of our ag department on campus. And so we have about 12 other programs within our ag department. But shortly after COVID, they saw this need for butchers, for meat cutters, things like that. And so they came up with an advisory board and things like that, where this program then was born. And then I was brought on, and then I created the curriculum and kind of morphed it into what it is today, with more of the apprenticeship style for students just to get that hands-on training right away while learning technical information.
So great. Amber, I feel like we need to ask about tips, right?
Yes, we need. Do you have good tips for people? We were saying this morning, we're like, honestly, we were initially going to do this segment last week, and then we're like, whatever, had to move it this week. It works because Thanksgiving is just a couple days away. If people, do you do poultry carving? Do you have hot tips for how to cut up a turkey? I mean, what do people learn? Anything.
So, I'm more on the cooking side of things, honestly, because as a meat cutter, with the seasonings and everything else, you learn how to actually cook things pretty decently. And you don't want to overcook it, right? No one likes dry turkey. Right. But also you want to make sure that it's, obviously cooked all the way through, as is for all of, all meat products. And so there is that fine line to being able to be cooked all the way through and being able to be juicy and things like that. So,
do you have a favorite method? I personally I learned how to spatchcock birds a couple years ago, and that's my go-to.
I've never heard of this.
It's Amy, you gotta cut out the backbone, and let me tell you, with a turkey, Sophia, if you've had a different experience, butt in, but I tried to use a kitchen scissors and I broke 3 pairs. I had to get a garden shears and sanitize them and chop this bird. It was crazy. Turkeys are so big, so it's not for the faint of heart. It's a little gory, but that's what I do.
Yeah, no, we just continue to do a whole bird, more of a traditional method. We've liked brining our turkeys in the past for a few days, but then we've also just made sure we put enough moisture in the pan with the bird, cover it, and then leave it, open it, then uncover it for the last half hour or whatever until it's done. And we typically get it crispy outside and juicy inside as well. So it makes for a good Thanksgiving.
Sounds so good.
Good Thanksgiving meal.
Okay, can I ask one more question that you may not have an answer for this, but I need to know this too. So if we're going to the butcher, are there things that we should be asking for specifically, or are there any tips, or how there's secret menus at restaurants sometimes? Is there something that we should be asking for? Is there something that they can do for us that we may not know? Anything like that?
Well, it kind of depends, honestly, on what you're looking for. For beef, if you're buying, let's say, from a farmer and you're being able to get it processed, you can ask for all the bones back, and if for dog treats or whatever. And so, because you essentially purchase that half and the bones within that meat, within that carcass, and so you can ask for those bones back.
That's a great tip. I would have never thought of that.
Yeah. So, and not many people think about it either. Or when you're getting an animal done, if you want something skin on, for pork hocks, if you want something skin on, pork hock skin on or ham skin on, you can ask for them to be stayed skin on if you want, if the butcher shop's able to do that. And so, and some aren't, and that's okay too. But so whether it be a flat iron steak, things like that, you can ask for those more specialty cuts, if you will, and they should be able to give that to you. If not, then they can, and that's okay too.
You can ask. That's good to know. There's some latitude there. Very cool. Man, I just love this. Also, I love that you are a young hip woman in this place doing this thing. I think that's a great part of it too, is that you're showing everybody that, hey, this is something anybody can do. I think that's great.
I've had such great mentors to get me to where I am today, and who allowed me to be able to, show me the trade, if you will, and because it can be a little bit difficult, but I've had great people to work with and work under to be able to show me how to do what I can do today.
Awesome.
And Sophia, you grew up on a farm as well, right? In western Wisconsin, if I remember our conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yep. I grew up. Yeah. So I literally learned how to butcher a chicken at 3 years old, and then for show and tell. When they're like, "What did you do this weekend?" I'm like, "I butchered chickens," and I'm pretty sure I scarred my peers. But that's it'll be what it'll be.
What a great path for somebody who loves the world of ag to be able to just find this, because I would not have thought of this as sort of a direct path, but that's so great. Sophia, thank you so much for being with us and spending this time with us, and congratulations on all your success and a lot of continued success, and hopefully a lot of grants for you guys too coming down the pipe, so you can continue to do this really good work.
Maybe we'll have to sit in on one of the classes, Amy, so we can be on the up and up with the latest industry tricks.
I would love it. I would love it. Maybe you need to go teach a class there, Amber.
Yeah, well, 13-year-old me would say but I might be a little out of practice now. So
thank you, Sophia. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me today. Thank you for having me today. This was
really
great.
fun.
Thanks, Sophia.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
So great. Love that. All right.